Hey, how are you? I'm Jerry Stewart. I'm Inside America. Have you ever had a job that you could do as you pleased, show up when you wanted to, not show up when you want to, and still keep your job? I don't know about you, but I've never had a job like that. Well, I've had jobs before that I didn't really like everything that was going on, but I had a responsibility to my boss, to my employer, to show up and do my job. And you say, well, who in the world would ever get a job? Who could have a job where if you decide not to go into work one day, you just don't go in? Who cares? You can't be fired. Who would have a job like that? Let's see. Let's think for a moment about what's happening in Washington, D.C. Now, whether you're a D or an R, it's not important. We all understand that we hire our senators to go to Washington, D.C. and do their job. What's their job? To show up, to hear the facts of a resolution or of something that's being discussed, and to vote. And to do their best to vote according to their heart, but to vote. So when our Democratic senators say, you know what, if there's a hearing for someone in Mr. Trump's cabinet, President Trump's cabinet, I'm not going to show up. Well, by not showing up, if they don't show up, they can't have a vote. So they just keep postponing and postponing and postponing. Now, what good does that do our country? No good. All it does is causes them to somehow slow everything down. Now, think about this for a minute. When a senator is elected, who's his boss? Us. In your particular state, if you voted for this senator, you said, okay, this is the person that I think could represent me properly in D.C. And you made the vote, and they won the election. They go to D.C., they're to do their job. But when a senator doesn't do their job, show up, cast their vote, even if it's a no, cast your vote. And if they don't show up, they can't be fired. They can't be fired. Or can they? Who is their employer? Who's their boss? Who sent them there? Who is paying them? You and me. We are the bosses. We, the people. If you have a U.S. senator in your state that's not showing up and voting, give them a call, give them an email, give them a text, and say, hey, this is your employer talking to you. Show up and do your job. Or the next time the election comes up, you might just get that envelope with the little pink slip in it that says, goodbye. So that's what we must do. We must ask our senators, no, we should tell our senators, quit acting like little children. Be the representative we hired them to be and do their job. Now, if you don't agree with this, send me something. Notice that we are one nation under God, we the people. We're in this boat together. Let us find a way to be in the boat together and make our America healthier, stronger, more economically sound, closer to following the ways that our founding fathers set it up. Let us do that. Hey, God bless you. I'm Jerry Stewart. See you next time.